Welcome to Let's Talk About Sex with me, Melanie Kelly, here on XFM 100.2. We're on a Thursday night, and today I have a special guest with me because she's a female. Because far we've got Emma Hogg here in the studio. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Kel. High five. I'm so happy to see you.
Yes.
So
and we're
excited
also
to be
on
here.
camera as well. So if you're not listening to us, yes, but you're seeing us, or if you're listening to us, then you can see us because you can go on our Facebook page, which is Let's Talk About Sex on XFM 100.2 with Melanie Kelly, and there you can watch the whole or snippets of our program today.
Exactly.
If also you'd like to send us messages and you want a bit of a more anonymous approach, maybe have a question that you'd like to ask our therapist, you can do that on Let's Talk About Sex on xfm@gmail.com. So, today we are going to talk about a topic which I think is quite popular, isn't it, Emma?
Yeah, I think it's super popular. I think that people don't like to speak about it so openly with the people that it matters to speak about it with.
Yes.
But yeah, I think...
So, let me just introduce Emma. Emma is a psychotherapist.
That's right.
And you are, I love this, you are a life and joy strategist.
Hell yeah.
And you're also a founder of a Life I Choose.
Exactly.
Which I would suppose, knowing that you're a strategist with a Life and Joy, obviously the life you choose should always be a life which is fulfilling.
Yeah.
And which gives you happiness on a daily basis.
Exactly.
So, how can we make our listeners happy? Today, we are basically going to describe infidelity, and the $1 million question, which I would like to start off with, which I obviously don't expect you to give me, the full answer now, because I think the answer is long.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think we could go on for days and days and days talking about this.
But the question is, why do people in relationships cheat on their partner?
Awesome.
Tell me.
Okay.
Why?
So usually we think that a person cheats because they're unhappy, because something's unfulfilling in their
So they're
relationship.
not unhappy. So they don't cheat because they're unhappy.
It could be that they're unhappy in their relationship. It could be that there are things that aren't fulfilling them, totally.
But one of the things that you wrote,
Yeah.
there is that people cheat to feel alive because they want to feel alive.
Yes. Okay. So this is the key, I believe, to unlocking infidelity and what it means.
Okay.
So whenever
Did we start from the end here?
No. It's
Okay, we
totally
did.
cool. It's
Okay.
totally, you see, it's right.
Okay. Because Emma's way of doing the notes has a beautiful chart. I want to show it to the people maybe who can see us. They can see it. Can they see it? Beautiful chart. Okay. So basically, the question is, why do people cheat? And people cheat because the norm is this. The norm is this. He's unhappy. She's unhappy.
Yeah.
And people cut. It's cutthroat. He cheated, then he's out. She cheated, then she's out.
Yeah.
Whereas I believe it is way more complex
Yes, totally.
than that.
Totally.
Okay.
It's really,
So
really
shall we
complex.
start?
Yes.
Let's start.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to explore,
Yeah.
why people cheat. And the first thing you told me about when we discussed this was that the humans have there are 6 human needs. Can you go
so
there?
let's just go to the
Yeah.
point of feeling alive, right?
Fidek.
So whenever you speak to somebody who's having an affair, you'll always get in touch with this feeling. Like when you ask them about their affair, and what's happening, you'll get in touch with this feeling of, I feel exhilarated.
Yes.
I feel excited.
Yes.
I feel, and it's this sense of just aliveness that
Yes.
usually they wouldn't have felt for a very long time.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So it's not the reason that people cheat. It's not like, oh, I had an affair because I wanted to feel alive.
No,
Okay? There's
nobody would
millions.
know.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's millions of reasons.
Yes.
Millions of things you could do.
Yes.
To feel
alive, of course.
Okay? But it's sort of like a byproduct. It's something that comes out of the affair.
Yes.
So
Yes.
in order to understand this feeling of being alive better, I think the first place we need to go is to our 6 human needs.
Okay.
Okay? So all human behavior, everything we do on a daily basis is related to our need to meet these 6 areas of life.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll go through the 6 quickly, but for today's recording, we only need to focus on 3.
Okay.
Okay, so let's not
Deal.
make it too complicated.
Let's not make it complicated.
Cool.
I love complicated though.
Okay, but we'll try to
Yes.
just simplify
Yes.
it. Cool? Okay.
Yes.
So the first one is certainty.
Certainty. Okay. So that is a basic human need.
Exactly.
Certainty.
We all need certainty.
Routine.
Routine.
In fact, with babies, the first thing they tell you is give them a routine.
Exactly. So
Yes.
we need routine. It's one of the reasons we get married, because we know, like, okay, I'm going home to the same person every day,
It's
and I
routine.
know who I'm going to be sharing bills with. And
Okay.
responsibilities.
So marriage is part of the routine, obviously. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. The second human need is uncertainty.
So it is a human need, having uncertainty in your life.
Definitely.
What happens when you don't have uncertainty in your life?
You get really bored.
You get really bored.
You get really, really bored. So
And okay, so let's explain what we mean when we say uncertainty.
Okay.
Because maybe people hearing us will say, Emma, what do they mean by uncertainty?
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But
Sure.
for me, having uncertainty in life would be the excitement of surprise, the idea of surprise, the idea of something happening which is out of the routine.
exactly. So it's putting yourself in a totally new situation.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, for example, if you're bored or not passionate about a job, for example, but there's a routine in it, but that routine has become detrimental to you, you need to then go and find a new job, get out of your safe
For example, so what
space.
you're saying is like,
For
before I
example.
was meeting my need for certainty and my job gave me
Yes,
that.
yes.
But then I was meeting my need for certainty so much that I ended up not meeting my need for uncertainty. Exactly.
So,
Bomba.
and how can we obviously go, what do you suggest as uncertainty? I mean, I have here like a new job, meeting new people, traveling. Are there a lot of couples, Emma, that end up in a relationship where they are bored because of this the lack of uncertainty?
Yeah, for sure. And I think sometimes, a lot of the time, in relationships, there'll be like a lot of rules, like kind of, if you talk to that person, that makes me feel very uncomfortable, so don't talk to that person. Or, no, you're not going abroad on your own. Are you crazy? Like, we
Yes.
go abroad as a couple.
Yes.
And this stuff.
Why
So
are
we
you going
sort
out
of-
tonight? Why are you meeting your
why are you going
friends?
without me?
Why do you go a day to Gozo without me? Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that boxes you
Yes,
in, right?
yes,
And then
yes.
you're locked in certainty.
Yes.
Exactly.
And obviously then the certainty becomes suffocating.
Exactly.
Okay.
And uncertainty is what makes sexual excitement spark.
And that was
Yeah?
where I was going to, obviously.
Yeah, cool.
Because,
We're on the same wavelength.
But before we go that, so let's recap a bit. So we've got these human needs, two of which are certainty and uncertainty. Now you
Exactly.
did mention the others, but we said we're going to go.
Yeah, the others are just significance, love, and connection. You can look them up. And then, so basically the first 4, everybody meets. You will find
Yes.
a way to meet them no matter what.
Meaning having certainty, uncertainty, significance. What do you mean by that?
Significance is I need to be valued.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to see me. I need to know you value me.
Okay, and you get that either through your colleagues at work or your friends.
Exactly. You can get
or-
it by being amazing in your job.
Yes.
But always remember that these needs, every need is two-sided. So
There's
it can
the
be
constructive
positive
and the
exactly,
destructive.
Exactly. So like my need for significance could make me into a total, like, can you say asshole?
No.
No. It can make me into
yes.
it
can-
always needs to be about me. Yeah?
Exactly.
Like,
Yes.
Okay.
We got you there. We
Okay.
got you. So. Okay, no, I get you. So then there's the constructive, there's the negative, and there's the positive. Okay, and then at one I loved, which is growth. That's a human need, but I think that growth is actually somewhere that a lot of people, they just stop
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and if you're listening, I need you to look at your life. And how do they grow, Emma? How do people grow?
Well, kids do this all the time, right?
Yeah.
Kids are constantly putting themselves
Yeah.
in new situations, at least
Yes.
so long as we encourage it and we don't
Yes.
make it all about pass or fail. Because if you
Yes.
make it about pass or fail,
Then
like,
it's a
then
different
a kid's
story.
going to stop
Yes.
trying to put themselves. But it's like, I don't know, like for a lot of people, it's like, okay, so I get my degree, I get my job, I get married, and then what?
And then what?
Yeah?
So I have the job, I have the wife, I have whatever I need.
And maybe, okay, I still travel, but I always go to the same kind of places
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
And it's like, the thing is, like, growth and contribution are our two, there are spiritual needs in
Okay.
reality. So there are human needs, but they're what make us, these are the two needs that make us super alive.
That where we evolve as people.
Exactly. It's where we're constantly like growth. is
Rediscovering ourselves, parts of ourselves.
Exactly. It's the expansion of yourself. So you
yes.
do something that you never knew you could do.
Yes.
And then you're like,
Damn,
damn,
I
like,
did
cool.
that.
Like, I do that, you know?
Fantastic.
Like,
very good.
exactly.
Like you coming on the radio show.
Yeah!
That's another one of your bucket lists, yes?
Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, so we were talking therefore about this certainty and uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So, a destructive part of uncertainty, okay, apart from what you were talking about here is drinking too much, having, and this is really right, having destructive arguments with loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that when somebody is bored in a relationship,
They push the boundary.
and not necessarily because they're bored with their partner.
Sometimes they're bored with
It's
themselves.
exactly. It's not because they don't want to be with their partner anymore, but they are maybe so bored within themselves that they take it out on the partner.
Yeah.
But another one that then you, obviously, we discussed is you break boundaries.
Yeah. So like the one you just said of the pushing is like you're pushing the boundaries, right? Like I'm going to
Yes.
push
Yes.
you and see,
Yes.
are you going to break? Are you going
Yes.
to leave me?
Yes.
And that creates uncertainty.
Yes.
But then you
Yes.
can actually break the boundary yourself and you can, sleep with someone else.
And that is where you have the affair.
Exactly.
And obviously then, why? You have an affair. It's someone new. It's a new experience.
You're putting yourself into
And-
uncertainty.
And you're putting yourself into uncertainty.
Which
and,
we need.
And you kind of also become a different person.
Yeah, exactly.
With
Around different
the-
people, you feel different, right? If you're,
Yes. So
Yeah.
another, it's like friends. I mean, one friend brings out a part of you.
Exactly.
And then sometimes you meet another friend who's, new and maybe from a certain place and you kind of find yourself acting more like that person.
Yeah,
So
like around you, you're so animated like that. Then it becomes easy for me to tap into that side of myself. I'm just like, yeah, let's move.
good.
Let's
So
raise our voice,
whoever
blah, blah.
comes here. Yes.
But if you're around
Yes.
someone who's always like quiet, and
Yes.
like I sit back and I'm like,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
it's difficult
It's
to
the
stay up
energy.
there because it's like, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we've understood why we break the boundaries, okay? Because there's this idea of certainty, so you might get a bit bored and you break the boundary and you have the affair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and we were talking about the motive. Not the motive, it's the don't know why feeling, yes, when they have an affair.
I don't know why I did it. For a lot of people, I mean, you do come across people who just have one affair after another, and they feel very entitled to it, and that's usually a significant thing. It's like,
Okay.
it's like like I've accomplished this much, so I'm, I can do it, like, whatever.
Okay.
So there can be that, but sorry,
Okay.
you go.
Okay, no, because we're actually already running out of time. I can't believe it. It has gone by so quick.
I know.
So it doesn't matter. You're here. You're still here. You're coming. You're coming back. So we're gonna go for a short break, okay? And we'll have a song out there for you too. And when we come back. We'll talk about this. I will talk about what we call the digital age, yes, and we'll talk, and we'll try and explore the actual transgression, the actual
Exactly.
transgression, the affair.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma?
Awesome.
Good. So far,
Cool.
so good.
Super cool. High five.
Yay! See you soon.